Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How you doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. We're starting out with an excellent connection. Gotta check that every time now. Bonnie's first. Hey Bonnie, thank you for joining. Welcome to episode number 128 of the Universe. Tonight we have New Japan Pro Wrestling, the final NJPW show before we switch over to College Football 25. And we do have Greensboro Supercard implications here tonight because Yokozuna doesn't have an opponent as of yet for the New Japan Supercard yet, but he's going to have one when we're finished here tonight. YouTube has changed things up again, so forgive me as the setup that I had down pat now has changed again, and I have to actually pay attention to what I'm doing because they just can't leave things alone. Nobody can leave things the way they're supposed to be. If they work, what's the saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The world doesn't believe that anymore. We had the official gameplay release today from College Football 25, and I can't say I was blown away by it, but it was pretty good. Hey Godspeed, thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. To me, the gameplay looks very similar to NCAA 14, which I don't have a problem with at all. It was great. It was great then. It's great now. And I didn't see anything wrong with it at all. I didn't see anything earth-shattering about it, but still looking forward to it a lot. So 6 days away is where we are for that. A week from tonight, we will be playing College Football 25, and that's going to be a lot of fun. There was the official video is 21 minutes long. And they played two full games, but they only showed you excerpts of it. It was a heavily edited video, but it was pretty cool. And I got a 2-minute version on my site, on my channel here. I just put up maybe about an hour ago. Gives you a very good idea of the look and the feel of the game, so that's kind of cool. Hey Vassy, thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. You're free. Okay, congratulations. So that's going to be cool. You can check that video out. It's just a 2-minute video that I put up. And we have more content coming tomorrow. It's supposed to be a deep dive into the Ultimate Team. I don't really plan on doing a lot with the Ultimate Team, but it's content that they're dropping for tomorrow. So it's something for us, keep us entertained until we can actually play the game, which again, 1 week from tonight, we will be playing College Football 25. All right, as I said, this is the final NJPW show. You see the Greensboro Supercard coming up. That's going to be Thursday night, bell time, 6:30. Let's take a look at what we have on tap for you for tonight. Tonight's pre-card matchup is brought to you by the WWE Shop. Use the link in the description below to get to the WWE Shop for all of your World Wrestling entertainment needs. You need a championship belt, a t-shirt, a hat, anything WWE related is in the WWE Shop. And they got fantastic deals every single day on their website. Use the link in the description to get to the WWE Shop. Let's take a look at what's on tap tonight. The British Bulldog starts things off, taking on the Junkyard Dog. B. Brian Blair will battle the Brooklyn Brawler. Dolph Ziggler, the global heavyweight champion, has a non-title match against Mr. Fuji here tonight. Dolph has a title defense into Greensboro Supercard against Owen Hart. Mr. Fuji trying to join the fray there, if he can get a non-title win here tonight. Speaking of Owen Hart, there he is. He's battling the Repo Man. Gorilla Monsoon squares off against the Warlord. Canadian Superstar taking on Cowboy Bob Orton. Yokozuna, the World Heavyweight Champion, battles the Barbarian. He does not, Yokozuna doesn't have an opponent yet for the Supercard. If the Barbarian can get a non-title win, he'll get a shot at the gold. But this main event tonight, Blackjack Mulligan taking on Kevin Nash. This is the #1 contender match. The winner of this match will get a shot at Yokozuna for sure. And if the Barbarian can get a win, he'll make it a triple threat match. So that'll be very interesting. Let's start the show, and then we can start the action. Let me remind you that my merchandise store is open. You can click the store button at the top of the channel. Special going on right now, 20% off of everything in the store for the next 3 days. Lots of book cover stuff there for my books, and lots of Tull and Twisters merchandise as well. Hey, Dave. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're feeling all right. College football is 6 days away. June 15th, next Monday, 5 p.m. stream will be the initial one. I want to welcome all of my viewers from the United States, India, United Kingdom, Canada, and the Philippines. Thank you all very much for taking some time out and joining us here tonight. We have a sellout crowd here at the Tokyo Dome for the final NJPW show before we switch over to college football. Also, we decided that Sunday night, the final wrestling stream, we're not going to do an official card. We're just going to do a bunch of random matches. And I told you that save them for me until Sunday, but there's no harm in getting some of them done ahead of time here tonight. So we're going to get those underway here tonight as well. We're going to do a regular 8-card show, 8-match show, but they're going to be random. So the first one we have underway is chosen is Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes in a steel cage at Starrcade. So you guys want to request a match for Sunday night, the final wrestling live stream? Go ahead, throw it up. Tell me who you want to see in the match, where you want it to take place, and if it's some kind of specialty match. First off, we got the British Bulldog taking on a Junkyard Dog in tonight's opening match. That's not going to be till Sunday night, Bonnie. That one's going to be Sunday night. Tonight, we're going with the card, the regular card. Sunday night, we're going to go willy-nilly. We got the British Bulldog and the Junkyard Dog here tonight. And Dave says British Bulldog is going to get the win. I'm going to go along with that. I'm going to second that and give the British Bulldog the slight advantage coming in. Godspeed says the same thing. British Bulldog is going to get the win. Godspeed says Undertaker and Kane in a Hell in a Cell match. All right, there we go. So that's a good one. Where do you want it to take place?
One of the most powerful superstars in history. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England. Weighing in at 260 pounds. The British Bulldog.
Yeah, John Cena retired, Vassie, but he didn't retire. He's not going to retire for another year. Gatsby says SummerSlam. All right, so that'll be at SummerSlam. All right.
And who could forget the British Bulldog winning the Intercontinental title and the classic main event.
Dave, you want to request a match to do on Sunday night?
Some might say perhaps the greatest competitor to ever come out of the United Kingdom.
Yeah, John Cena announced his retirement plans. He's not retired yet, Vassie. He's not going to retire until next year. I don't know how he has time to wrestle with everything else he's got going on. Fantastic match to start things off here at the Tokyo Dome final NJPW show.
From New York, weighing in at 278 pounds, Junkyard Dog.
The Junkyard Dog and the British Bulldog.
The makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expected to deliver on that promise.
This match is going to the Dogs. Yeah, next year, Vassie.
Look at the focus and drive in his eyes, ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
Vassie, do you want to request a match for Sunday night?
this superstar is coming in with a lot of enthusiasm and energy right now. But what's going to happen when the excitement wears off and he comes to realize he's in a fight against someone looking to take his head off? All I can say is we've seen adrenaline take this superstar very far in the past.
And across the way, we've got the one and only British Bulldog, a superstar whose bite is just as bad as his bark. Actually, his bite might be significantly worse than his bark.
Yeah, there's no room for messing around when you're dealing with the British Bulldog. His pure wrestling talent is enough to give even seasoned opponents doubts about their chances.
British Bulldog slamming Junkyard Dog's face hard into that canvas.
With the point of the elbow.
There's an elbow right to the middle of the face. Sellout crowd here at the Tokyo Dome, and there's JYD over the top rope, out onto the concrete.
Well, this is weird.
We have AWA action coming up, NWA action coming up, and then the Greensboro Super Card. And then Friday night, Saturday night off, family night. Sunday night we return for the final wrestling live stream. And we're not going to do a regular card for that. We're just going to do a bunch of random ass matches. And then Monday night, this time next week, we will be playing College Football 25.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Okay, consider that a harsh lesson. Oh, and Bulldog fights back.
Bulldog with a boot to the face of the Junkyard Dog. Wow. Nice crucifix takedown there by the British Bulldog. Double axe handle to the back, and Thumper's down on the canvas. Running clothesline by Bulldog twice. JYD tries one of his own, and he walks right into a power slam from the British Bulldog. That hurt. You know, that hurt. Bulldog goes for the cover. One count only. What did we lose, both Dave and Vassie at the same time? Bulldog with a spinning right hand. Fist to the forehead. I keep getting the two dogs confused. Junkyard Dog busted open. Boot to the midsection by the Bulldog. He's got JYD up. Over to the corner. Snake eyes. And that'll open that gash a little bit wider. You can see the blood heavily pouring out of JYD's face. There's an elbow by the dog, the Junkyard Dog. You can't just say the dog, they're both the dog. JYD with a scoop slam. Lining up Thumper, there he goes, headbutt. Right to the head, that might have knocked Davey Boy into next week. Thumper goes for the cover. He gets a 2 count. He gets a 2 count. JYD with a power slam, holds it for the cover. He got the win. Junkyard Dog, the heavy underdog, gets the victory over the British Bulldog. Solid win for JYD. Here's your winner, the Junkyard Dog. Impressive win. He needs some medical attention.
Got to be humiliated and embarrassed. He thought he was going to win this match.
Oh, I kind of did
too. He thought it. He did. We did. We did. We certainly did, Dave. 3 stars is your official match rating. The JYD victorious over the British Bulldog. All right, Dave says Backlund and Bockwinkel, 2 out of 3 falls. That's a good match. All right. So where do you want that to take place, Dave? That's a good match. What arena do you want it to? Madison Square Garden, all right. That'll be a good one. Backlund and Bockwinkel, 2 out of 3 falls. So we got a pretty solid card, and we got Kane and The Undertaker and a Hell in a Cell, and we got Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair in a cage. That's going to be a good night of action for sure. Already shaping up nicely. Next up, we got B. Brian Blair taking on the Brooklyn Brawler. Let me know who you think's going to get the victory. Godspeed says Blair's going to get the win. I'm going to go with the... Nah, I'm torn. I'm going to go with the Brawler. I'm going to go with the Brooklyn Brawler. All right, Showdown at Shea instead. Okay, that'll work. That will work. So Backlund and Bockwinkel will be 2 out of 3 falls at Shea Stadium. Dave says Brian Blair's going to get the win, so I'm the only one going with the Brooklyn Brawler here. Vassy, are you still here or did you leave?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 234 pounds, B. Brian
Blair. Didn't get to see Brian the other day. They canceled they postponed the Legends lunch. I talked to him, but we didn't get to, everybody did not get together. Got postponed until September. Brian's a big fan favorite in Tokyo.
Seeks out the highest level of competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
He's the slight favorite in this one. Here's my pick.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 269 pounds, the Brawler.
The Brooklyn Brawler. Look at him. How can you not pick him? Look at him. He's dirty. He's gritty. He looks tough. He's ripped.
If we saw apologetic in-ring action of any sort, Byron.
He looks like he's ready to brawl.
He's in perhaps the best physical condition of his life. He knows what it takes to reach the top here in WWE.
Brian Blair and the Brooklyn Brawler.
And here we have a superstar with a big chip on his
There's
shoulder.
the bell. We are underway. Swinging neck breaker by the Brawler to start things off.
In this matchup. Coming into this fight, his opponent's been... Can he do it here?
Slamming Brian's head into the mat, going for the quick cover. Only a 1 count, as you would expect.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
Big headbutt there by the Brawler.
Just stomping down.
And he's looking for some love from the sellout crowd here in the Tokyo Dome. Brian looks like he hurt his knee. Now the back of his head's hurting as he took some cranium crushers from the Brawler.
Just punched him right
Look at the Brooklyn Brawler pounding away on Brian's face. Solid right hands. And a boot to the face for good measure. And now he's trying to lock in a submission hold here. Kind of a backbreaker arm lock there. Brian had a boot touch the rope there, and referee forced the Brawler to release the hold, but he is still in control. Solid boot to the chest. Brawler's got the feet. Brian's in the air. Alley-oop. 2 points for the Brawler. He's got the legs spread. Oh, it's a nut splitter. A Tokyo nut splitter. Cutthroat torture act. There you go, Dave. Knee to the midsection. Brawler in complete control of this bout.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Dropping Blair face first on the top turnbuckle. Brawler has the leg hook. Shoulders are down. 1 count only.
Not even a near fall there.
Brian's taking a lot of punishment early in the match. Not quite ready to be put away. Another swinging neck breaker. Second one the Brawlers delivered. And he feels that he's got Bryan ready to put away here. He's got him up. Sidewalk slam with plenty of power behind it. Brawler once again going for the cover. And he got him. Wow, the Brooklyn Brawler, the slight underdog here, just kicked the shit out of Bryan Blair. Bryan offered no offense that match at all. And here is your winner, the Brooklyn Brawler. I like that, Dave. I do the same thing. Sometimes I know the name, sometimes I make it up. This time I made it up. I do the same thing, Dave. That was a good one, though. Cutthroat backbreaker. Cutthroat torture act. That was good. Bryan Blair completely embarrassed by the Brooklyn Brawler. Nobody saw that one coming. 2 stars is your official match rating. Brawler made him humble. Sheik would be proud. He would indeed. He would indeed. Wow. The Brooklyn Brawler just beat the snot out of Bryan Blair. I don't think Bryan had 2 offensive moves that match. That would be a Vince Russo match. That was not good at all. All right, next up we got the global heavyweight champion in the building. Dolph Ziggler is here. Non-title match against Mr. Fuji. These two have been feuding for a while. Dolph is going to defend the global heavyweight championship at the Greensboro Supercard on Thursday night against Owen Hart. Mr. Fuji looking to add his name into that match. He and Dolph have been going at it hot and heavy all over the Tokyo Dome for the last couple of months. Dave says Mr. Fuji's going to get the win. Godspeed says to show off, I'm going to go with Dolph as well, so he'll be the slight favorite coming in.
A cocky young rookie who backs it up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, the Global Heavyweight Champion, Dolph Ziggler.
I don't know what to make of this guy. He's been walking around backstage for weeks, introducing himself
Dolph
and shaking everybody's
not
hand.
getting a lot of love from the sellout crowd here at the Tokyo Dome.
Well, the problem with all this, Corey, is you met him in like this alternative universe, because in 2009 you weren't actually even in the WWE locker room. That's true. That's accurate.
He and Mr. Fuji have been involved in a heated feud. Mr. Fuji, of course, wears those bamboo flip-flops that he loves to use as weapons during the bout. And he is looking to get into that title match in Greensboro.
Weighing in at 227 pounds, the Samurai.
Mr. Fuji.
WWE could change the entire landscape here. This is a match he's craved for quite some time. He's ready and raring to go.
Should be a fairly even match. Neither one of these guys has had a distinct advantage over the other during this feud. There's the bell. Fuji comes out with a chop to the throat ×2, plus a couple of knife-edge chops and a karate kick. And look at Ziggler. Springboard Superman punch off the second rope. That just eliminated everything that Fuji had done. Swinging neck breaker there by Ziggler. And he turned things around very quickly here. Changes his mind from doing anything off the top rope. And Fuji, with the same sequence of moves, has taken control once again.
Gain some recognition here. But what does he need to do to get the win? Ziggler comes to WWE with an extensive amateur accolades.
Fuji going after the fingers.
More than anything, he needs to put his opponent
And he's choking Ziggler out right in front of the referee. And once again, Fuji going for a finger dog. It certainly was. And again, Mr. Fuji choking out Ziggler. Referee not even attempting to break it up. And look at this, Mr. Fuji has a claw hold on. And Ziggler had a boot under the rope. So the referee forced Fuji to release it. You don't see him do that very often.
There he goes, right into the corner.
And Ziggler now with a solid body shot, but Fuji gets one of those bamboo flip-flops up into Ziggler's face. That slows him down. Ziggler again with a reversal and a neck breaker. Indeed, Dave, indeed.
Really feeling it right now, as well he should. Can he score the pin?
Ziggler's going to go for the cover. Only a 1 count, though.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Oh, and back of the elbow.
Solid elbow to the face twice. It certainly will. Ziggler, another neck breaker. He's starting to put some distance between he and Fuji right now.
Another chance to simply take it all in.
But he turned his back. You should know better. If you're in the ring with Mr. Fuji, never turn your back on him. Fuji Irish whips. Ziggler hard into the corner. That was a solid karate kick right to the chest. And now he's got that bamboo flip-flop under the chin, right up against the throat. Use the top rope for extra leverage. Fuji goes for the cover. Wow, 2.5. 2.5, so close to punching his ticket to Greensboro. Jawbreaker reversal by Dolph. Boot to the midsection. Ziggler lining it up, another neck breaker. Third one he's delivered this match. Boot to the midsection. Ziggler. Famouser. Fuji's face hard into the mat. He is stunned. Ziggler. Zigzag. That'll do it. A Famouser followed by a zigzag, and Mr. Fuji is history. Ziggler with the 3 count, and Mr. Fuji is not going to Greensboro. Here's your winner, Dolph Ziggler. What's Fuji going to do?
Great show of sportsmanship.
Punch him in the face, Dolph. That's right. It's about time.
Absolutely.
Get the hell out of here.
Just shake their hand. No room in this rivalry for respect. This is personal. Yeah, you would feel that.
Yeah, that would have been nice, Dave. We never had the opportunity to. Ziggler with the definitive win over Mr. Fuji here tonight. Denying Fuji a trip to Greensboro, North Carolina. 2.5 stars is your official match rating. So Ziggler will go into his title match against Owen Hart. 1-on-1 with Owen at the Greensboro Supercard with that Global Heavyweight Championship on the line. Mr. Fuji denied his opportunity to join that match. I gotta say, Ziggler's been pretty impressive since he won the title. He beat Abdullah the Butcher, and he has been on a tear since winning the title. Next up, we got the Repo Man against the man who will challenge Dolph in North Carolina, Owen Hart. That reminds me that Dolph has been on a tear until he ran into Owen Hart. That's how Owen got the title shot. He beat Dolph in a non-title match, last week or 2 weeks ago. So he's tuning up for Greensboro here. He'll be leaving for the States after he gets finished with the card here tonight, going up against the Repo Man. Let me know who you guys think is going to get the win. Gosby says, Repo Man. I'm going to go with the Repo Man as well. I just like the guy. You can't really go against him. You're right, Dave. You're right. He has been awful lately. Dave's going to go with Owen because of that. I got a hunch. Repo's done. His losing streak is over.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan. Weighing in at 245 pounds.
The Repo Man, and you're not kidding, Dave. He has been awful. He was on a tear as well, and his winning streak came crashing to a halt.
Doesn't matter where or when he's competing.
Completely to the other end of the spectrum. Couldn't lose a match, now he can't win one. I think it's going to come to an end here tonight. Having some words with some of the fans here at ringside. He's saying, show me your VIN number. He has, Godspeed, he has, but he beat Dolph. He won when it counted. He's got a shot at the title now, so he's just tuning up here tonight. Remember, Owen was banished from the WCW after trying to join
And his opponent,
the World Wrestling Federation.
Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 226 pounds, Owen Hart.
Matches of this caliber with this level of talent showing their skills. This is why I do what I do.
Owen tuning up. His flight is booked. He's heading to Greensboro following tonight's action.
A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
You remember Owen was mad when the WWF was resurrected that he wasn't invited. Talked a lot of shit. He was a member of the WCW at the time. Bret Hart went over to the World Wrestling Federation and he challenged Owen. Told him if he could beat him 2 out of 3 falls, that the WWF would accept him in. Bret beat him, and then the WCW was upset at Owen that he brought so much attention to the fact that he didn't want to be in their organization. They booted him out, and that's how he ended up here in Japan. Boot to the face there by the Repo Man.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
Wow, Owen Hart high over the rope, crashing down in the concrete on his neck. He got some good air there.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside. He's able to sidestep there.
Both men out on the concrete. What's Repo Man going to do? Dropping Owen face first into the ring apron.
What's he gonna do here?
Oh, here it comes. Say it. Call it the foot DDT. That's a stupid name. That's a move that needs a made-up name because that's just stupid. Owen back into the ring. Repo Man looking for some love outside of the ring from some of the fans at ringside. He was getting a little bit, which is a little surprising considering the fact he's looking to steal everybody's car. Solid forearm to the chin, and Repo's down. Owen's got a shin up under the chin against the throat, choking Repo Man out. Elbow drop. Wow, right across the knee. Wow, he is working that knee over big time. Owen Hart, look at this submission hold. Repo in a little bit of trouble. I think he could reach the rope if he reached over his head, but that's a very painful move. Boot to the face. Easy escape for Repo. So easy he was laughing. Shouldn't have done that. That pissed Owen off. Look at him. Clothesline to the neck. And Repo's down. A nice reversal by the Repo Man. There's a DDT. Owen Hart kisses the canvas. Repo looking like the guy who won a whole bunch of matches in a row not that long ago. Irish whips hard into the corner. Repo up on the second rope. Haymaker after haymaker to Owen's face. Owen had enough. Boot to the ribs by Repo. Slamming Hart's head into the turnbuckle. Working on the knee. Repo Man, solid kick. Owen's limping.
Tough position to be caught in here. Can't prepare your face for that.
You cannot. Repo Man really working over Owen right now. Alley-oop. Boot to the rib cage. Repo Man has him up. What's he going to do with him? Nothing. Oh, and several punches to the face. He gets free. Kick to the back of the head. Repo Man is down. He may be out. Owen's going for the cover. Wow, the referee stopped for an egg roll on his way over to get to the count there. Only got to 2. Way out of position. Owen Hart has him down, stepping through. Locking the legs. Sharpshooter locked in. Right in the middle of the ring. Repo Man is in trouble. Referee's right there. Owen has it cinched in pretty good. Look at that schnoz on him. Wow. And he finally lets it go. Repo was not going to give up, but he's hurt. You can see the pain. That his knee is in. Owen's going for the victory. The leg is hooked. The shoulders are down. And he gets the win. Owen Hart with a 3 count on the Repo Man.
Here is your winner, Owen Hart.
Quite a bit of cause.
Owen Hart with a final tune-up before Dolph Ziggler gives him a shot at the Global Heavyweight Championship. It was a successful tune-up for Owen Hart. 2 stars is your official match rating. Owen Hart with the victory over the Repo Man, and Repo Man's losing streak continues. It looks like no end in sight. They finally picked a winner tonight. Alright, that brings us to the intermission portion of the evening. Let's take a look at what's gone down so far here at the Tokyo Dome. We got the Junkyard Dog started off the action with a good win over the British Bulldog. The Brooklyn Brawler just demolished Brian Blair. Dolph Ziggler with a non-title win over Mr. Fuji. Fuji tried to shake his hand after the match, and finally somebody fought back. Ziggler slapped him and said, "Get the hell out of the ring." Owen Hart, as you just saw, with the victory over the Repo Man. Coming up in the second half of tonight's action, we got Gorilla Monsoon taking on the Warlord. Canadian Superstar continues his feud with Cowboy Bob Orton. Yokozuna, the World Heavyweight Champion, has a non-title match against the Barbarian. And tonight's number 1 contender match, Blackjack Mulligan takes on Kevin Nash, with the winner going to Greensboro to take on Yokozuna for that World Heavyweight Championship. Second half of tonight's action is brought to you by Fanatics. Use the link in the description below to get to Fanatics.com for all of your college football apparel. They have officially licensed everything. Daily specials on their website. So make sure you use that link in the description below. Anything you need college football related, hat, sweatshirt, t-shirt, whatever it is you want, you can find it at Fanatics.com. All right, starting off the second half tonight, we got Gorilla Monsoon in action, taking on the Warlord. This is a very intriguing bout. You got size and power going up against brute strength and power. I'm gonna go with Gorilla Monsoon as my pick with this one. I'm a little torn, but I'm gonna go with Gorilla. So let me know who you guys think is going to get the victory in this one. I say Gorilla Monsoon. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good match, but I do believe Gorilla's just a little too much for the Warlord to handle. So let me know who you guys think is going to get the victory. We'll send it down to ringside and get your introductions here at a sold-out Tokyo Dome.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Rochester, New York, weighing in at 399 pounds, Gorilla Matt
Monsoon. Godspeed says the Warlord's going to get the victory.
They are fearless and want everyone to know.
You say fearless, I say insane. Let's just call the whole thing off.
Man, if you watch that video today of the gameplay from College Football 25, man, a lot of cool stuff. My video doesn't really go into as in depth as theirs does. Obviously, theirs was 20 minutes long.
A man who always considers himself
but you can
material, an uncrowned
play one defense and show another, so you can actually disguise your coverage, which is very cool. The it looks like the stick control is going to be really cool on offense. Looks like passing is going to be a little bit of a learning curve, which is fine. I like playing defense, and I think defense is going to be a lot of fun. The way you can control your defenders and disguise your defenses, I mean, that's really cool. And everything is right there on the play screen, so really looking forward to that. A week from tonight, we'll be playing.
And his opponent from parts unknown, weighing in at 314 pounds, Warlord.
This is the kind of match
Warlord
the WWE has been dreaming of. And that
taking on
dream is
Gorilla
about to
Monsoon
become
here
reality.
tonight. Yeah, they played 2 games. Donovan from Michigan played 2 games with that guy from YouTube and Twitter, Bordeaux. Not a fan of his. I want to know how he got picked to go there and fucking play 2 games with him. I want to know what's so special about him that he's the one that got to go and play the game early like that. But Donovan whooped his ass twice, so that was kind of nice to see. I'm not a fan of that guy at all, but we got to see a lot of good gameplay action with the hurry up offense, the turbo hurry up offense. They are actually 2 different things. The play calling, the intros, the entrances of the teams, the chants from the fans, the players on the sideline. They're not cardboard anymore. They're actually, you know, I don't want to say 3D, but they actually have some physique to them. So everything I saw was pretty good. And you have your fatigue. There's a circle under each player, and you have the fatigue on the right side of the circle, and the left side of the circle is that wear and tear program that they've talked about, where if your quarterback's throwing the ball and his arm gets hit, as would be in real life, you know, he suffers some wear and tear on the arm where his throws won't be as accurate. Really cool, man. It looks really cool. I just have a 2-minute video put up of some of the gameplay, but there's just 20 minutes. Gorilla Monsoon going for the cover. He gets a 1 count. That was a pretty good video. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. I watched the whole thing. Tomorrow we have Ultimate Team information coming out, the reveal, which is going to be pretty cool. I don't really have a lot of plans to play the Ultimate Team, but it may be pretty cool, so I may play some of it off camera. We'll have to see how it goes. It could be a cool thing.
Series of strikes to the back.
Maybe we'll get to see the Orange Bowl in Ultimate Team. You know, that's what it's all about, right? Players from the past. In that case, I would have to play it. But we'll have to see how it goes. Wow. The Warlord with a monster lariat. Gorilla Monsoon head over heels, and he's almost put away. 2.5 count. Warlord telling the referee to speed up the count. Gorilla Monsoon is a big dude, man. It takes a lot to get him head over heels. And Warlord, end of days. You can mark it, end of Gorilla. He's got the leg hooked. I don't think he needs it. And the Warlord puts away Gorilla Monsoon. Relatively easy, I have to say. Here is your winner, Warlord. Oh, here we go. We haven't seen it in a couple of days. And there we go. Let's hug it out. We'll hug it out. Gorilla Monsoon loses to the Warlord, and then the best of friends. 2 stars is your official match rating. We've had a lot of crappy matches over the last couple of days. Another one wrong. Yeah, me too. Me too, Dave. Warlord put him away pretty easily. Had a lot of short, crappy, just plain bad matches over the last couple of days. Next up, we have the Canadian superstar and Cowboy Bob Orton continuing their feud here in Japan. Of course, Ace wearing that cast on his forearm. He's been wearing that shit since 1982, 1984, somewhere in that time frame. He and the Canadian superstar have been going at it hot and heavy here in New Japan. I'm going to go with Ace to get the victory. Let me know who you guys think is going to get the victory. They've had a pretty impressive feud so far. Entertaining, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Dave says Cowboy Bob's going to get the victory as well, so he's the favorite coming in. Godspeed says Canadian superstar, who he created. So, of course, he's going to pick him. He is the slight underdog coming into this one. There he is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada. Weighing in at 219 pounds, Canadian Superstar.
The Canadian Superstar. Fans loving him here in Tokyo.
And his opponent from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 257 pounds, Ace Cowboy Bob Orton.
Hearty round of boos here in Tokyo for Cowboy Bob Orton. This is the final time these two will get together. They've had a very entertaining feud. It's gone both ways along the way, so this tonight here will determine a winner. And you know Cowboy Bob's not coming out without that cast. What's going on here? Cowboy Bob says, shake my hand, brother. And the Canadian superstar not happy about that at all. Bob turned his back on him. And here we go. Suplex to start things off by the superstar. Taking Cowboy Bob by his hair, tossing him across the ring. Overhand right across the neck. Canadian off to a pretty solid start. Working on that cast. Trying to break that cast off his arm. Fujiwara armbar. Trying to pull the cast. Look at Canadian superstar trying to pull the cast over Cowboy Bob's arm, over his fist, and he couldn't get it off. He might have corrected a little bit there, though.
He retaliates.
Cowboy Bob wrapping up the legs. He's going for a surfboard, and he's got it. Canadian superstar bent completely the wrong way across Cowboy Bob's knees. Referee's right there, and the superstar escapes. Body shot by the superstar. He's got that cast once again. Wrist lock takedown. Only to one knee, and Bob throws a couple of body shots and finally gets free. Canadian superstar really working on that cast. He wants that thing off. Cowboy Bob, couple of shots to the jaw. What's he going to do here? Shoulder breaker.
Makes the cover.
Orton goes for the cover. It's a 1 count only. Cowboy Bob. Oh, look at the knee drop to the face. All the body weight crashing down on the face. And Bob now flailing away. Solid right hands to the face. He's going to climb up to the top rope now. Canadian superstar's down. Superfly by Orton. And he came down on a couple of knees. Nicely done by the superstar. And he tosses Orton over the top rope out onto the concrete floor here at the Tokyo Dome. Superstar follows him out there and continues the assault, but nice reversal there by Orton. Wow. Neck breaker by Orton. Right hand, got him with the cast. Reversal by the superstar there. Tosses Orton back into the ring. Double punch to the breadbasket there by the superstar. He is working Orton over good now. Hooking that leg. Here it comes. Small package suplex. Nicely done. Superstar loves that move. And once again, he's got... Nope, he's not going for the cast. He's got the submission hold. It's a crossface under the chin, bending his head, his neck and his back the wrong way. Held it for long enough to do some damage. Superstar going for the cover. Wow, he got the win. Another crappy match. The Canadian Superstar victorious over Cowboy Bob Orton. And the string of bad matches just continues. The Canadian Superstar victorious over Cowboy Bob Orton, but not a good match. So he wins the feud.
Unbelievable performance he had tonight, Corey.
You might think that, like Godspeed would say, you might think that Vince Russo booked the last several shows that we've had here. 2.5 stars is your official match rating. The Canadian Superstar victorious, and he wins the feud over Cowboy Bob Orton. I know the feeling, Dave. We have just had terrible, terrible matches. Next up, we got the World Heavyweight Champion, Yokozuna, the New Japan World Champion, going up against the Barbarian. Yeah, no kidding, Godspeed. AEW Night 2. Yokozuna needs an opponent at the Greensboro Supercard. The Barbarian looking to be one of them. One of the opponents will be determined in the next bout, tonight's main event. But the Barbarian wants a shot at being involved in that match. If he can get a win in tonight's non-title match, he will punch his ticket to Greensboro. Dave said that Yokozuna is going to get the win. I'm going to go along with that. You just can't bet against Yokozuna. He's just a gigantic man. So he's the favorite coming in. Non-title match here. Godspeed says Yokozuna as well. Here he comes.
The largest competitor in the history of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the land of the rising sun. Weighing in at 558 pounds. The World Heavyweight Champion, Yokozuna.
Yokozuna is a multiple-time WWE champion. In 1993, the winner of the Royal Rumble match. You would be hard-pressed to find anyone as truly unstoppable as Yokozuna.
Yoko's not liked very well in his hometown. Yokozuna, he's going to defend that title Thursday night at the Greensboro Supercard at the Greensboro Coliseum in North Carolina. Tickets went on sale for that several weeks ago, sold out in 45 minutes. All 23,000 seats.
A very focused look.
Yeah, no kidding, Dave.
Of Yokozuna right now, who no doubt.
No kidding. He takes about as long as the Undertaker.
Suggest Yoko's opponent take heed of the ominous warning. Bonsai.
And here comes his opponent.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 300 pounds, the Barbarian.
This is a competitor who isn't happy with a win unless they get a handshake from their opponent afterwards. A real respect.
Really? Well, he's in the right universe then, because that's all my guys seem to do here.
They lack a spine.
Yeah. Yep. I remember that, Godspeed. That was a long time ago.
In his big-time match.
The Barbarian and Yokozuna. Not really much at stake here for Yokozuna, but everything at stake for the Barbarian. And Yokozuna starts things off with a monstrous power slam. And he goes for the cover right away. Only a 1 count. Wow, Yoko. This is a tune-up for him before he gets on a plane and heads stateside.
What's he going to do? His shoulder breaker. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly.
Yokozuna's got him up. No, Barbarian slips out the back door. Look at this move by the Barbarian. Wow, running power slam on Yokozuna. What a show of strength there. And a monster knee lift to the face by Yokozuna. That powerbomb power slam didn't affect him at all. Zuna's going for the cover. It's a 1 count. Yokozuna always looks like he's playing with his opponent. Like he's toying with him. He doesn't have any sense of urgency at all. He doesn't need it. He's got the legs in the air, Yokozuna. He's trying to flip him over, and he's got a Boston Crab locked in on the Barbarian. And he's got it cinched in pretty good, 500+ pounds on the small of the back. The Barbarian, nicely done to get loose. So that was a lot of pressure, a lot of torque on the small of the back.
Oh, right to the throat. What kind of tools does Yokozuna have that he could use?
Yokozuna with an overhand chop to the head.
You'd never expect a man of Yokozuna's size to be as quick and agile as he is. That might just take his opponent by surprise.
Once again with the overhead chop to the top of the head. Helping the Barbarian to his feet. Couple of chops to the throat. And Yokozuna now, he's just playing with the Barbarian. Yeah, Godspeed again. He's going for a cover. Yokozuna, 1 count again.
His determination there with that kick out.
Knee lift to the face. Yokozuna trying to get outside. He does. Look at him hopping up to the top turnbuckle like he weighs 110 pounds. Double axe handle to the top of Barbarian's head. Super kick. Oh, sweet chin music. That's going to do it for the Barbarian. Plenty of torque in that kick there. There we go. Bonsai drop on the way. Crushing the chest. Holding the pose. And the... Wow, he didn't get the 3.
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about.
I thought it was. The Barbarian's still alive, barely. Yokozuna kicking him in the face. And once again, the big man heading up to the top rope. Barbarian still down. Yokozuna talking shit to him, telling him to stand, get to his feet. Diving shoulder tackle. Wow, that doesn't feel good. And Barbarian gets him off of him for the moment. And oh, he tried to break his neck. Barbarian tried to snap his neck. And he's going for the win. Yokozuna may have a broken neck. And he kicks out.
Still not enough to put him away.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Yokozuna dropping Barbarian larynx first across that top rope. Got the legs split, headbutt to the guts, and 500 pounds on the nuts. Just below. Barbarian with a kick to the face. Missed with the second one. And Yokozuna's up over the top rope out into the ring apron. Barbarian's Following him out there, what's he going to do? He's got the big man up. Dropped him, suplex on the apron. They're both out on the concrete floor. Barbarian holding his own, doing much better than we all thought he would. And he just put a boot to the face of the world champion. Barbarian choking Yokozuna out. Fans here in the Tokyo Dome loving every minute of this Yokozuna beatdown. Blocked by the champion. Chopped to the throat by Yokozuna. He's turned things around now. He can take a lot of damage. And he's got the Barbarian. Wow. Balanced across the top of that steel barricade. Yoko tosses him back in the ring at the count of 5.
Into the ring now.
Follows him back in. He may have him ready for a pin. He's going to try it. And Barbarian kicks out again. Yeah, no kidding, Dave. Absolutely. Blow to the bread basket from the Barbarian. And there's a shot to the throat. Overhand. And a double axe handle to the back. And Yokozuna is down on the canvas. Yep, absolutely. Match of the night so far. Not much for it to rate up against. Barbarian, he's going to go for the cover now. 1 count only. Yokozuna still can take a lot more damage than he's already taken. He's dished out more than he's taken. There's another throat punch by the Barbarian, continuing to work over Yokozuna. Uh-oh. That might be all. Yoko kicks out at the count of 2. Barbarian thought he had him now. He's livid with the referee.
Time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done. This has been a colossal battle.
Yep. You got it, Dave. Yep.
We are seeing all their best.
Barbarian working on that knee of the big man. Yoko's limping, but he was playing possum. Irish whips the Barbarian hard into the corner. Yoko follows him in. What's he going to do? Headbutt right to the forehead by the world champion. Yoko's bringing him over to the corner. Uh-oh. Here we go. Second rope. Bonsai drop off the second rope, and that'll do it. Yokozuna knew it. Nobody's getting up from that. So the Barbarian isn't going stateside either. But Yokozuna knows he was in a match for sure. Look at, he's got some sweat on him. You don't see that very often. Barbarian put up a good fight. No question about that. But nobody's getting up from that bonsai drop off the second rope. No way. Yokozuna gets the win in his final tune-up before heading to the Greensboro Supercard. 3.5 stars is your official match rating. By far the best match of the night. So next up, we'll see who is going to take on Yoko for the title. There you go, Dave. Next up, tonight's main event, we got a #1 contender match between Blackjack Mulligan and Kevin Nash. The winner goes to Greensboro to take on Yokozuna for that New Japan World Championship. I'm going to go with Kevin Nash as my pick to get the victory. Should be a very good match, no question. Let me know who you guys think is going to get the win. Dave says Kevin Nash as well. So he's the slight favorite coming in. Let's send it down to ringside for tonight's main event. #1 contender match to see who takes on Yokozuna Thursday night at the Greensboro Supercard. Godspeed. Godspeed says Kevin Nash is going to get the win as well. There's Blackjack Mulligan. Heavy underdog in this one.
Making his way to the ring from Sweetwater, Texas. Weighing in at 368 pounds. Blackjack
Mulligan.
The feeling, The electricity in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt in quite some time. This match is going to be good.
It is. Should be.
Oh, this can't be good. What are you talking about? This is awesome.
Yeah, for who?
And his opponent from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 328 pounds, Kevin Nash.
Look at the adjective. Kevin Nash isn't here to play.
Kevin Nash has made a career of investing into his own stock, and by doing so has created a Hall of Fame career throughout our industry.
Kevin Nash has been at the Greensboro Coliseum several times during his stay with the WCW, looking to have a return bout. Get back to his friends and family.
Can you imagine
with the NJPW World Heavyweight Championship in the balance.
Funny thought. Hey, Kev, he's over here.
No, I'm getting out of here.
What an intimidating presence. Where do you expect?
There's the bell. The main event is underway here at the Tokyo Dome. #1 contender match. Winner gets Yokozuna in Greensboro. Military press there by Blackjack Mulligan. Very strong start for the man from Sweetwater, Texas.
Just using the cover to drain out some energy.
Got him.
Blackjack's a big guy, and Kevin Nash still towers over him. Nice reversal by Nash there.
And he goes for the pin.
And he's going to go for the win. You're not going to get him.
Two count there.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Oh, man.
He is a sight
That was
to
powerful.
behold. Take a picture while you can, everyone.
Blackjack with the haymaker.
There they go.
Tossing Nash over the top rope out onto the concrete floor.
Out of the ring. What's his
Blackjack
plan
follows him out there and tosses Nash across the concrete by his leg. Mulligan deadlifting him now.
Flat out.
High over his head.
Deadlift.
He's got Nash. What's he going to do with him? They're out in the concrete and he flapjacks him. Wow.
And Corey had his one match
Nash
with
hard
superstars.
down on his
Kevin
chest and his
Nash is a
chin.
veteran of this industry, but he's had a few injuries in the past. Target his legs and his infamous quads. Take away his movement, which limits his offense, and force him to play defense.
Got to find a way to get out of this.
Mulligan, snake eyes with Nash. He's really manhandling Kevin
Just laying it.
at the beginning of this bout. Stomping those giant boots into the chest of Kevin Nash. Heel hook now by Mulligan, and he is in complete control at the moment.
Watch, too. Devastating.
Boot to the face. Nash is in a little bit of trouble here. Another heel hook by Mulligan.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Blackjack goes for a cover here. He may get him. What's he going to do? That was a
Seated suplex.
powerful
The fight has been taken.
vertical suplex.
Sexy being forced into a defensive position here.
He is. And he throws an elbow, and that backs Blackjack off. Two-handed choke slam by Nash, and he's upset. He doesn't like the beating he's taking. He's climbing up to the top rope. Mulligan's still down,
He's begging him to get up.
struggling to get to his feet.
From the top.
Double axe handle to the top of the head. Kevin Nash delivers it perfectly. Follows it with an arm breaker, and now he's reversing things, and he's going to go for the win. Only a 1 count.
Channeling his energy to
Good back and forth action so far here at the beginning of the bout. Oh, big boot to the face. Nash just nailed Blackjack Mulligan right square in the face. Oh, this might be it.
Thinking about the end here.
Big Daddy Cool's got him up. Jackknife powerbomb. Goes for the cover. Leg is hooked. Referee way out of position. And he got him. Kevin Nash is going to Greensboro to take on Yokozuna.
this with a win like that. And that was another...
I gotta say, that wasn't the best match either.
Sexy. Kevin Nash.
That's why they pay you the big bucks, Byron.
Mulligan handed out quite the beating on Kevin Nash. And it was just as if Nash just flipped the switch and said, I've had enough time to put an end to this. 2 stars is your official match rating. And Kevin Nash is going to the Greensboro Supercard to challenge Yokozuna for the New Japan World Championship Thursday night. 6:30 bell time. That match was... well, it started out pretty good. Sadly, it did not finish that way. All right, let's take a look at what happened here tonight in the final New Japan Pro Wrestling show. On My Universe, Junkyard Dog opened up the card with a good win over the British Bulldog. The Brooklyn Brawler destroyed Brian Blair. Dolph Ziggler, non-title win over Mr. Fuji. He's heading to Greensboro to defend against Owen Hart, who was successful in his match against the Repo Man. The Warlord got a win over Gorilla Monsoon. Canadian Superstar wins the feud with Cowboy Bob Orton. Yokozuna, tough match, but got the win in a non-title match against the Barbarian. And, as you just saw, number 1 contender match for tonight's main event, Kevin Nash got the win over Blackjack Mulligan, and he will challenge Yokozuna at the Greensboro Supercard. Alright, so what we will do is we'll bump the calendar up to tomorrow night's show, which is the AWA. Tonight's recap is brought to you by sportsmemorabilia.com. Use the link in the description below to get sportsmemorabilia.com. If you like sports memorabilia, they got tons of it. It's all signed. It all comes with a certificate of authenticity, and they have lots of specials daily on their website. So if you're into sports memorabilia, definitely check them out. Sportsmemorabilia.com. Use the link in the description below. I love looking at their website, man. So much, I could spend thousands and thousands of dollars on their website, man. They got a ton of good stuff. Yeah, I'm glad, Dave. I'm glad it helps, man. Yeah, it wasn't the best show. Last night sucked too. Hopefully tomorrow night we'll have a better show with the AWA. The AWA title matches are set for Greensboro. We have Steve Austin taking on Baron Von Raschke. If you remember, Austin's in the hospital still. Baron Von Raschke put him there. And they will battle over the TV title. And Jesse the Body Ventura is going to challenge Luthez for the AWA World Championship at Greensboro. We have a return bout for tomorrow. Adrian Adonis and Ox Baker. They will be getting in the ring. I don't remember what happened with that. I think Adonis was counted down, even though he was on the rope. I can't remember. But they have a return bout that will be taking place tomorrow. All right, so tonight's action has been brought to you by the WWE Shop, Fanatics.com, SportsMemorabilia.com, and SeatGeek. I keep forgetting about SeatGeek because they're mainly a college football sponsor. They're going to be the pregame sponsor of the college football streams. But don't forget to use the link in the description below if you're going to an event, football, college, baseball, college football, hockey, basketball, concerts, wherever you're going. Make sure SeatGeek is your ticket outlet. Use the official exclusive code ScottStevens10, and you get to save $10 off your first purchase if you hit the $250 mark. That's SeatGeek. And yeah, once the college football shows start, they are going to be the pregame sponsor. Fanatics is going to be the halftime sponsor. Sports Memorabilia, the postgame sponsor. All right, so thank you to all of my viewers in the U.S., India, UK, Canada, and the Philippines. If you saw anything you like, make sure you drop a like down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do that. And then once you take care of that, make sure that you hit that bell icon next to it to turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. Fresh content every day. Lots of college football content coming out. More coming tomorrow. We have Ultimate Team information coming tomorrow. We're 6 days away from the college football. 1 week from tonight, at this time, we will be playing college football 25. So that is going to be a good time. All right, thank you, Dave, for showing up. Hope you're feeling all right tonight. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Thank you, Bonnie, for joining. Vassy was here for a while. Thank you, Vassy, for joining. And thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have yourself a fantastic night. Tomorrow night, AWA action, 6:30 bell time. We got that return match with Ox Baker and Adrian Adonis. Don't forget about that. So I will see you then, 6:30 bell time. Thank you for joining. Have a fantastic night. I'll see you tomorrow.